Harish Kalyan from Ring IQ TV. I'm joined by Spencer Oliver. How you doing, mate?
You know what? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm looking forward to the weigh-in today. See how it goes. Reality kicks in for both guys. I know they've been sort of a little bit friendly in the build-up to this one. You know, it's a trilogy fight. They both know each other very, very well. But now we get close. Tensions rise, and it'll be interesting to see how they both are on the scales today.
What do you think personally of the fight, the opposition for Tyson Fury? I mean, what do you actually think, in your honest opinion?
Listen, Derek Chisora is my boy, so, you know, Derek's in my gym, known him a long time. You know, they've boxed a couple of times before, 2011, 2014, and we both know how that went. You know, that Tyson Fury won both those fights comfortably. In the second fight, Chisora retired on his stall in the 10th round, so he's an overwhelming favourite going into this one. But Derek Chisora's mindset is different to what it was before. You know, he's grown, he's matured, and listen, he knows what he's going into. Whereas the first two maybe he didn't, but this time he knows what he's going into, and he'll bring the smoke. Listen, it's heavyweight boxing, anything can happen, but we're not stupid. Fury's a massive favourite.
Obviously, Tyson Fury took Deontay Wilder's best shots. A lot of people this time around against Chisora, they're not giving him even a puncher's chance. Do you still give Chisora a puncher's chance?
Listen, heavyweight boxing, man, anything can happen. You know, Buster Douglas, no one gave him a chance against Tyson back in 1990. Oliver McCall versus, you know, Lennox Lewis. Hussein Rahman against Lennox Lewis. I'm just picking names out my head. What I'm saying is upsets do happen. But it's a huge ask for Chisora, a massive ask for him. Like I say, look, he's been a great servant to the game. He deserves his shot. Fury's team have gone through all the available opponents, and Fury's the best name that they could come with. Fair enough. I'm sorry, Chisora's the best name they can come with. Fair enough. Look, Chisora, we know what he does. It is what it says on the tin. He will bring the heat. He will give it a go. But Fury's supreme. You know, he's supreme, man. It's going to be a tough job. It's going to be a tough night for Derek.
If you were Chisora's trainer, which game plan would you set him? How do you beat Fury?
Listen, I've spoke to Don Charles in detail about it. You know, what they've got to do. You know, they've got to basically close the gap. They've got to try and look to knock him out. They understand that they can't win this fight on points. Fury's too clever. His boxing IQ's too good. He ties fighters up when he gets in the inside. He's good keeping it long. He switches southpaw. The second fight against Chisora, he boxed most of the fighters as southpaw. So, you know, he boxes equally as good as a southpaw. So I think for Chisora and his team, they know they've got to close the gap, get inside and look to land those big shots. Like I say, look, Deontay Wilder couldn't do it, so why would Derek Chisora be able to do it? But like I say, look, listen, it's where shots land, it's how they land. You know, it's cold out there as well, by the way, tomorrow night. It's going to be freezing out there tomorrow night. That may play a part in things. You don't know, man, you don't know, but you can't go any other way but Fury.
Earlier on, you mentioned Lennox Lewis. I just want to have your thoughts. Where does do you compare Fury to Lennox Lewis? I mean, what does he have to do, or has he surpassed Lennox Lewis's career? Yeah,
I'm not sure he's surpassed that right now, but I think he's well on the way. I think for Fury to become, and he could possibly become one of the greatest of all time. You know, he's well on his way of cementing his legacy, but I think he has to beat Alexander Usyk, and I think he has to beat Anthony Joshua. I think if he gets them two names on his resume, he's cleaned up the whole era, and you can't then argue with him, like, you know. But he's well on his way. He's well on his way. Like, you know, I think that Fury will be remembered in years to come as one of the greatest heavyweights that ever lived, and I think that this could be another step towards that tomorrow night. If he comes through tomorrow, I believe the fight's going to be made with Alexander Usyk. Alex Krasek, who's Usyk's manager, he's at ringside. Usyk's at ringside. They're here for a reason. I think we can see the fight, Usyk versus Fury. If Fury comes through in March, Saudi Arabia, I think it's a pretty done deal. So, I mean, that's another step for Fury to cementing that legacy.
The fighters are yet to weigh in. Would you look too much into the weigh-in?
No, not really. I think that these guys have come to an agreement that they're going to stand toe-to-toe and give us one of the greatest rounds in heavyweight boxing in that first round. Let's see if they both stick to their guns. I spoke to both of them yesterday. They said, listen, we've had a bet, and this is it. It's not for money. We said, listen, we're going to meet each other head on and give the public what they want. I believe Fury will do that, and I know Derek definitely will, because Derek needs Fury to do that. Derek You know, Fury keeps the fight long, it's going to be a tough night for Derek. So for Derek to have any chance, he needs Fury to stand with him. But let's see if that happens. That's an interesting one, isn't it? But I think that might happen, you know. I think that might go there and give us a little show.
I hope so. Just before we switch off, I just want your final predictions for the viewers. If they're betting viewers, which way would you go, and what's your final prediction?
Listen, there's only one way you can go, and that's like you'd be stupid not to go with Tyson Fury. So I'm going Tyson Fury. Like I said to you, Derek's my boy. Derek's in my gym, and he's a long-time friend. I've known him since he was 16 years of age. But I'm speaking from my head, not my heart. Do you know what I mean? My heart will tell me one other thing, and my head says another. So you can only go for Tyson Fury.
Is that by knockout or points?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Look, Derek might put on, Derek might put on a show. Derek's a tough guy. Fury on points.
Nice one. Thank you for talking to Ring IQ TV, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow, mate.
Nice. Look forward to it.
Thank you.
Cheers, bro.